transição de carreira. I did. Tá me ouvindo?
Yes, I'm listening.
I think o Vitor caiu.
Yeah. But all right, go ahead. No problem.
How can I say transição de carreira? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe career transition. I don't know.
Maybe.
I never talked it before. But probably
Yes,
is
I
this.
did.
I will search.
Okay,
But go
so
ahead.
I
No
did
problem.
it. And I work with technology almost 6 months in a company that is based in Curitiba. I think the answer to the question is it. I did graduation. It was pretty good. I think I agree with Facebook. I don't know the name. His name is Mark
Marx.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yes, I agree that he talked about in the video. And he talked so much fast, but the part that I understood, I agree with him.
Yeah, that's true. I agree too. If you have the opportunity to study, I don't know. I need to keep studying, all right? If you have the opportunity to be in a university, you need to finish it. If you
Yes.
if you are there, I don't see a good purpose to live. That's it. And what about you, Victor? Can you answer the question number one? Have you done or are you doing any graduation?
No, I'm not doing a graduation still, but I hope to start in the next year.
All right. That's you are applying to USA universities, all right?
Yes, it is. I'm applying now in this year, but I I'm gonna to receive the first letter, accept or reject letter, in December. But
All right.
I'm applying for 15 universities.
All right. All of them at the United States.
Yes, all of universities in the USA.
All right. So in my case, I am doing university. I'm studying software engineering, and I am at the second year. So I need to study more 2 years to finish my graduation. I think that's it. So let's move on to the to the conversation, this topic. So Victor, can you choose any question and choose someone to
Can
answer?
you can you send the questions again because
All right.
I lost the question.
Here.
Thank you. Uh, how can a college be important for the career of an IT professional, in your opinion? My opinion, the college is so important. All of graduation, all of courses, because people need other people. Because uh, for myself, people are a book where we need to learn other people. So college is important for career and IT, for example, a network or other experience that a student Doesn't find in your life.
All right. And what about you, Bruna? What do you think about it? How can a college be important for the career of an IT professional, in your opinion? The question number 6.
Uh-huh. Well, I think the college is similar than our universidade,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I think is you don't need to do a college to be a professional in these days. But if you choose to do the college, I think will be so much good too. So you have make the decision. If you like to study, I think it will be pretty good for you because you will um, aprender a lot of different things that you use or know or don't. We use the things that you will learn. But if you don't do the college, it will be okay too. You can do the small courses or I don't know, boot camps like we call here,
Yeah.
and it will do too. So you have to make the decision if you have to go or no.
Yeah. I think the most important thing on the college, not only the IT college, but all the courses, is that you can exchange your experience with the other students and your teachers. You meet a lot of people at the university. So for me, that's a good purpose to go to the college to interact with other people and share and learn with the experience of all of the people that are them. So I think the networking, all right, that's the correct word. The networking on the university is so important, not just the IT college, but of the courses on a college. I think that's it. Uh, let's move on to the other question. So let me choose one. The question number 3. Bruna, does your profession require a degree?
You are
Uh,
okay.
Go ahead.
sorry, you can answer. No, I
Yeah, go
okay.
ahead, Bruna.
A degree. What is it?
Degree, it's like the university. You need to finish your university to work in your job.
No, in my job, no. Like I said, I studied social work, and in these days, I work with data analysis. So I did some small courses and boot camps, and I prepare myself to work with data. I decided that and I move on, studied a lot, and have to stay studied all of my life. So I decided and I start to study. And now in my position, I don't have to take a degree. I don't know.
Yeah, finish your university. All right. Uh,
Yes.
that's the good point of the IT profession. You don't need necessarily to finish a college to work. Uh, but in some companies and in some jobs, of course, it's good to have a degree because you get experience in the during the university, right? But at the most of the jobs, IT jobs, you don't need to finish your degree to start working. And what about you, Victor?
Yes, my professional requires a degree because I seek to be a physics professor and research about renewable energies. So being a researcher, I need to do a degree.
Yeah. You don't like to work with IT. You would like to research.
I um in the on you must say it's a different degree. I I want to do a electrical engineer and physics.
All right.
Uh, so I want to do electrical engineer to do a specific work on circuits and I to link education electrical education on the universities.
Yeah. To work as engineer, of course, you need to finish your degree, your college, uh, software engineering too. But it's easier to find a lot of people on LinkedIn with the software engineering title. All right. But software engineering, it's one course too. But of course, you can learn a lot with courses on internet. But here in Brazil, we already have the this kind of degree, the software engineering. Uh, and to work, for example, as teacher, you need to finish your degree. Some specific jobs, I think the most of the jobs you need to finish college, a degree. But fortunately, the IT jobs, you don't need necessarily to finish it. But okay, let's move on. And I need to answer. Uh, I work as software developer, so not necessarily I need to finish my degree to work as software developer. But to work as software engineering, it's good to have one bachelor's. I don't know how can I say it in English, but you need to finish to work, and the most of time to work abroad in other countries, you need to finish this college to work. That's it. Let's move on. So, Victor, can you choose other question and ask to someone?
Okay. Uh, what other ways to enter an IT career do you know besides college? Uh, I know many opportunities on the YouTube, for example, videos. I don't remember exactly YouTubers, but I know about curso em vídeo.
Yeah.
And uh, and also I know about boot camps, hackathons. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. We can learn with this course in video. It's a
Everyone knows
so big
cursinho video.
platform. Yeah, every IT professionals, I think, started with a a course on course and video. So it's an amazing platform and YouTube channel with the uh, Guanabara. I think it's the name of the
Gustavo
Gustavo
Guanabara.
Guanabara. Yeah, it's an
Yes.
Yeah,
amazing teacher.
there are many universities that have classes of a professor of this university in your website.
Yeah, that's true. And what do you think about Bruna? What
Uh,
other ways to enter in IT career do you know besides college?
I'm sorry, the number is
Number 7.
7.
Yeah,
What other ways to enter an IT career do you know besides college? Well, in small courses, boot camps, hackathons, like Victor said, I think is a good way. You don't have to pay for it. Nowadays, have a lot of courses, free courses that you can search. Gustavo Guanabara studied Python with him, and it's so good.
yeah,
Really,
that's true.
I like too
I've
much.
done the
The
Python course.
is pretty good. I learned mm, a lot with him, and I think is it.
Yeah, it's so
The
funny
answer.
the course of the Guanabara. It's like a game,
Yes.
right? The Python, it's like a game. The scenario of the course, it's amazing.
The method that he uses is
Yeah,
so much good.
that's true, and it's free at the YouTube. Everybody can learn with Gustavo Guanabara.
Yes.
And to me, yeah, that's it. It's hackathons, online courses, and making some personal projects, side projects. All right, you can learn a lot. And publishing it at the GitHub, for example, and share with your networks on LinkedIn. It's good ways to enter to get a job on IT uh, on IT career. That's it. And Bruna, can you choose any question?
Yes, let me see. And the second one is, do you intend to do any college or a specialization in the future? I am studying this topic in my life yet, so I don't know. I have finished my degree. Aprendi essa palavra hoje. And I don't know yet. I how can I say? Oh my God. I thinking about to do a specialization, but I don't decide yet. And you?
I'm not thinking do any specialization right now because I need to finish my university
Uh-huh.
first. So, but I think it's good. You keep in studying before after you finish your college. I don't know if an IT professional needs to do, for example, uh, how can I say it? It's the P PhD, other specializations after finish the university. But right now, I need to focus to finish my university. To starting thinking in what area I would like to study more in the future. And what about you, Victor? What do you think?
Yes, I intend to do a degree in college in the future. Uh, I hope to do to start in the next year. I want to do a physics and electrical engineer. Probably I need to do other specializations because I desire a professor on universities. So probably I need to do a master or PhD or other specialization in the future.
Yeah, that's true. To work as teacher here in Brazil, you need to finish your your college. If it's not a licensure, and you need to do I don't know how can I say it in English, but you need to do water course before after you finish your course. For example, I'm coursing software engineering, so if I would like to become a teacher, I need to study more after I finish my course to become a teacher on a university, for example.
I think
Uh,
at least mestrado
yeah,
to
that
begin.
that
I think
it's the I think to work in a uh, state universities, all right, in a public universities, you need to do a master degree, but to work in a private universities, you don't need necessarily to do a master degree. I will search the correct words to share with you. It's pós-graduação. I don't know how can I say it in English, but you
I
need
think
to
it's
study.
specialization.
Yeah, probably it
Yeah,
is.
it's true that you were saying. It's true.
Yeah, that's true. To private universities, all right, but to work in government universities, you need to do a master degree. That's it. So let's move on. Uh, Bruna, the question 9. Do you know any IT profession that does require a degree?
Require is
Need. Do
um
you know
do
some
you
job,
know
some IT profession
uh-huh.
that don't need a degree, a university?
um I work with data, and in this part of IT, you don't need to finish a degree.
Yeah,
So it's a good way is data analyst, data engineer, and data science I think is more difficult a little bit, but if you need to start is a good way, work with data, and doesn't require a degree.
yeah, that's true. And to work as software developer, you don't need a degree too. Some specific jobs, IT jobs, I think you need a degree, but most of time just with courses and the specialization certifications of good companies,
Uh-huh.
you can get great jobs and keep going to other levels in your career. All right, not necessarily you need to finish one degree at the most of the IT professions. And I search how can we say pós-graduação in English. So let me
Mm-hmm.
share with you. Is postgraduate studies. That's the
Postgraduate. Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
That's new for me. I never heard
Uh-huh.
it before.
I have two bosses in my company, and one of them don't finish the degree. So he always tell to me, you have to decide that you will do the specialization or don't. It's your decision, but you don't have to. And another one that is doing the specialization, always talk to me. It's very good. You have to do a lot of things like this. So because of that, I talked to you that a decision that you make in your life that you have or don't is, I think, is really it. And I don't
Yeah,
have, but I'm thinking about.
yeah, that's true. A lot of people like to say that a lot the for example Mark Zuckerberg or other important person that build big companies don't have university, but these kind of guys, for example Mark Zuckerberg, go out of Harvard, all right? So
Mhm.
it's so hard to enter in Harvard, and Mark Zuckerberg go out of Harvard. So he studied a lot to enter in Harvard before thinking about go out. So these guys is so intelligent. It's not because he go out, for example, that he don't know what he are doing. All right, Mark Zuckerberg, for example, it's a so smart guy, and he go out of Harvard. Not, it's a so important university on the United States. Uh, but that's it. Let's move on to other question. The
Okay.
question number 4. What made you go or not go to college?
I thought that everyone have had to do it in those days in the past. I had 18 years old, I think, 17 or 18, I didn't remember. But I think I have to do this, so I don't even thinking about. I just do. I just did. And go. The first time I did, I don't pass it. Não passei.
Yeah,
And I studied more 1 year to decide which course that I will do, and I passed the second time I did the test.
yeah. Uh, in my case, what made me go to the college is that I like to study, all right, and I like to learn with other people. So it's good to study with online courses. That's true. But I
Mhm.
like to share experience and learn with the teacher in a real classroom to make friends too. So this kind of experience made me go to the college. But of course, I not necessarily need to have a college to work with IT. But it's really good. I like to go to the college. I go just 2 times per week. All right, cause it's a semi-presential uh, university, I think, and that's correct word. But that's it. So guys, I bring all of you here cause one person leave us, Victor leave us. So to don't have a dialogue here with Bruna and work talk more with all of you, we can continue here. All right. So Janemis, in what word, what question do you stop?
Um, Question 10.
Then,
Yeah.
all right. So go ahead. You can answer.
Okay. Do you believe that there in or in these winters and in attending an IT college? I think the concurrency or competition that exists among the students is very bad. Um, some colleges have developed depression because of this. And some subjects are boring, and for some students, time out.
Yeah.
That's it.
In some universities, the subject is not updated as the market, all right? So we learn not good technologies, or we learn some tools that we will probably use in our jobs. So that's really so the advantage points of the college. But in my opinion, the college have more good points than bad points.
Yeah.
And what about you, Eduardo? What do you think? Do you believe?
I agree with you. But in my opinion, for example, a graduation in informatics or computer science, I think it's 4 years. So I think it's, in my opinion, we lost much time. For example, 4 years to learn about the topics. So and about the RA technology is to grow faster. So about this, for example, Python language. For now, it's high topic, but 4 or 5 years ago, it's the Python starts about the community. Okay, it's for example, this technology faster, much faster. So in my opinion, this is disadvantage, but during graduation, you can so how I say, you can you can have some soft skills about the presentation. For example, a presentation, you need a presentation about the work in the a topic, and you have a presentation of a public. So some soft skills you can have. It's my opinion. My opinion. The graduations
It needs to be shorter.
Yes. 2 years, okay. 2 years or okay, it's fine. For example, here in Portugal, in Spain, in Portugal, the graduation the graduations have 3 years only, engineer or computer science. So and the master degree 1 year. It's very nice for me. In Spain, about the PhD, only 3 years. In Brazil, 4 years. So, and in this topic about technology, in my opinion, it's shorter about the graduation. Okay.
Yeah.
And in you, Murilo, do you believe in?
Just one point here in Brazil, we have some universities that some courses that is just 2 or 3 years too. For example, software analysis development sistemas. I don't know how is the name of this course in English.
Yes, my college was 2.5 year system analysis.
Yeah, that's it. So I know some courses that is technologies. All right.
How much time, Hannah? Sorry.
2.5.
Oh,
2.5 years.
Top.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Murilo. That's it.
Okay. In my case, I stopped my graduation for learning another skills, for another technology, because my last job required another technology that my graduation doesn't learn.
You stopped
have
your university.
What?
You stopped your university?
Yeah, I stopped, but I go back. I already go back. I stopped for learning another technology. Yeah.
What is your university?
Because system analysis too.
Oh, nice.
in Instituto Federal Santa Catarina. And I stopped for learning another technology, and because exactly moment you need learning it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And what about you, Bruna? What do you think? Do you believe that there are any disadvantage in attending an IT college?
I agree with you guys with this point. Have you heard me?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
normally.
Okay, I agree with you. And I think that's the point that you have to move. Lost so much time too. Além that these points that you talking about. And I think is it.
And what about you, Hannah? What do you think?
Yes, I totally agree with Bruno. When we have to spend so much time to get in college, for example, in my example, I usually to wake up uh, 5:30 a.m.
Yes.
and just getting in the college 8 a.m. So I spending all my time in a train or bus, so it was very complicated. And about this subject that I had in my college, for example, Portuguese. Of course, Portuguese is very, very important, but I had subjects in Portuguese that, in my opinion, had to be replaced for another kind of subject like programming, software development, or network on IT. So I think it was most important that Portuguese in that case.
Yeah.
So my answer is that it's the subject that we have in the college. I think it can be a disadvantage, and the time that you spend in a train or bus when you are going to the college.
Yeah, I agree with you. For example, in my course, I had some subjects about nature, about philosophy, sociology, history, and I don't will work with it. But it happened. And what about you, Janemis? Have you? I don't know. I think everybody, all right, have answered this question. All right, everybody have answered. You are muted, Janemis. But I think you, all right, have answered. All right. Okay, so let's move on. So Eduardo, can you choose any question?
Okay. The question number 8. Do you believe that college can became essential for IT professional in the futures? For, in my opinion, it depends. Depends in which ways inside the IT you choose. For example, in my field, my field is about artificial intelligence, but inside the artificial intelligence, we have some problems that involve math and the statistics. So this field is very important. You have a graduation about the math, in my opinion. Okay, so but others ways in the IT. College is not very important, in my opinion. For example, you can start today, you can start to study alone. I don't know, front end or mobile developer. You can start YouTube, you can start Udemy. So these courses, online courses, you have some ways in this field. In the future, you can take a specialization. For example, you have in the futures, you have many years of experience, but you can you will be a manager, for example. Maybe you think a specialization about the managing the team leader, for example.
Yeah, that's true.
So it depends. It's the field IT profession. It's very large, so it depends, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, about you, Jean.
Yeah, it's professional. Are it's not just programming. All right, we have a lot of
Yeah.
fields on IT. So to worker as programmer, probably will need to do a university, but as you are going to next level in your career, probably you need to study more. And sometimes some topics you need to learn with a teacher, as you said, math, for example. It's hard to learn some topics online, in online courses,
Yeah.
and it's good to go to the university and talk face to face with
Yes.
a real teacher. All right, when you have some questions. So in this kind of situations, I think it's good to have uh, one university, but I don't know if it will become essential. I think probably not, just in some specific areas, but I think in the future it will work as right now. Some uh, some courses will don't need to have a university to work. And what about you, Janelis? What do you think?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
now I can hear you.
Okay. It's important to learn points that are neglected by those who have not studied in college. For example, computer principles, learning program logic and algorithms, that data structure, software architecture. Yes, that's it.
And what about you, Bruna? What do you think?
I think I don't believe that become essential in the future. I think depends on the area. I agree with you guys in this point, but um, I can talk about the area of data analysis that I work with it. And if you do the work, the skills that are required, you can do the job. And I think because of that, don't become don't become essential in the future. But in another areas, I really can't talking about.
Yeah, I think it happened because we can learn alone with just with a computer, and we can make side projects, personal projects. All right, other professionals you haven't this opportunity. So, for example, if you wanna become a dentist or a teacher or a doctor, you need to have different materials, different experiences. You cannot just learn with a computer. We need, for example, other people to work with, to learn with them. But that's true. And what about you, Hannah? What do you think?
Yes, as I was saying in a breakout rooms, I think in the future it will be more about the knowledge that you have besides the college. Because, for example, in software development, for a junior or a midterm or a senior developer, in my company, the company that I work, it's not necessary the certificate of a college. In other roles on IT, it's the same. So yeah, I think that's the future. It's more about the knowledge that you have. Uh, uh, it's more about the knowledge that you have, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And what your opinion, Murilo?
What's number question?
Let me see, number 8. Do you believe that college can become essential for the IT professionals of the future?
Depends the personal goals, yeah, because how I said before, has country require these skills, and another countries that doesn't require, depends, yeah. And I believe in the future it's more important finish the graduation, and why now depends, but for me it's more important study, how do you say, I forget this word now. When you study alone, when you study without data.
Autodidata?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, in the future it's important you'll be autodidata and graduate too, but it depends the goals. It's in my case, for example, if a company require the graduation, I will think I will try finish my graduation. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So unfortunately, we haven't more time. So Bruna, what do you did you like this topic? What is your opinion about this topic? Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoy. I think it's interesting to talking about. In nowadays is too much talk and is, I don't know the word. Mercado está aquecido in IT, and I think it's pretty good to talking about.
All right. So it's nice to hear it. So guys, I will send a survey link here. So I'd like to your feedback, all right? If you enjoy or if you dislike this topic, you can share with me in this survey. And I'd like to have the opinion of all of you. And you can share some topics to discuss at the next weeks, all right? I will read out the answers and prepare the material to talk with the next meetings. And I think that's it. And if you would like to have these questions before the conversation, you can find in your pro plan at the TalkNTalk platform. All right. That's it for today. And I hope see all of you at the next week here to talk about technology again. All right. That's it, guys. Good night for all of
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, see you
Bye-bye.
next week. Bye bye. Thanks for
See you.
inviting.
Bye.